Brady, how satisfying overall was Saturday? I think we could tell from the commentary box that your celebration in front of the supporters at the end kind of said a lot.
Yeah, obviously we knew what a massive game it was for everyone at the football club, and it was a big 3 points to put six points between ourselves and them, and I think it was more relief at the end. But I thought second half we controlled the game and limited them to a few chances in the second half, different to the first half. But, like the gaffer said after the game, he didn't panic, thinking that oh no, they're gonna score and they're gonna have a chance, which sometimes when you're 1-0 up, teams tend to get a chance. But I thought we defended it really well. The 5 lads and the 3 in front and the 2 up front kept it brilliant for us. So it was a really pleasing win.
There were a flurry of chances in the first half. When Atagana put that one wide of what looked a half-open goal, did you think this might be our day?
And it's weird because I don't think that until the end of the game. Like you can make saves in the first half, but as a goalie, and your job's never done until 90, until the ref blows the whistle. So you always one shot or whatever from being the villain of the piece, if you get what I mean. So it's important to concentrate for 90 minutes and until that full-time whistle. Then that's when you can go, yeah, job done, sort of thing.
As a professional sportsman, whichever sport you're in, you tend to be judged on your last game. But the thing is that the glow doesn't last very long when you go Saturday to Tuesday, does it?
No, definitely. Like I say, you wake up yesterday morning, you take the dog for a walk with the little boy and get the papers, read them. But they're in the bin now. Do you know what I mean? So they're in the recycling bin. So it's all about tomorrow night's game, and you move on quickly, because if you don't play well again tomorrow, then you're that bloke again who's cost the team, and you don't want to be that guy, and you just want to keep being consistent, and that's what everything's about at any level, particularly this one in League Two, because you look at the top of the teams and they're the most consistent ones.
In front of you, Gary seems to have settled on the 3 centre-backs, 2 of whom in particular kind of learning on the job. How do you think that Manny and Will and either Tin or Shocks have done?
I think all 4 have been absolutely brilliant, and they're young lads, but you wouldn't know they're young lads. They're dominant in the air, they're physical, they're strong, they know the game well, and all 3 of them have done unbelievably well, and there's leaders amongst the 3-4 of them as well. So whichever 3-4 play, then we know we're going to have a solid 3.
Is Will the talker and the organiser?
A bit of all of them, really. Obviously Tin's isn't particularly a big talker, but he's just got that physical presence, and he leads by example with his headers and his dominance in the game, and he's good on the ball as well. Obviously coming from Germany and Bristol City, and Manny, as you can see, is a real athlete, and sometimes if he gets done in behind, his pace gets him out of it, and Will just emphasises what a leader is. He heads, kicks everything strong, and obviously Dan is a bit more experienced than them, and he's exactly the same, head strong. He's not as slow as sometimes people think he is.
I appreciate he's not quite playing in the same position. Does Manny remind you of Sido John-Batty a little bit? No.
No.
Just say no.
No, it's obviously Sido's a fantastic player and a great bloke, but I think to compare the two is a bit difficult.
Okay. Carlisle have been, I think, in the first 3 just about all season. Orient were a little bit erratic at times on Saturday. Some of their play was good, some of it was a bit indifferent. Carlisle, I suspect, will be far more methodical, far more organised.
Yeah, as I said earlier on, this league's all about consistency, and although they didn't win every game, they went on a long unbeaten run, and they kept picking up points, and I think they had the longest unbeaten run in the Football League, and they've got some very experienced players and experienced manager, and we know it's going to be a very tough game.
Is this a week of opportunity, if you like? Off the back of 2 wins, you've got 2 home matches. I know Mansfield Saturday, but a chance just to get that points to games ratio just up a little bit again.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'd like to say Saturday was a massive game, but for different reasons, and we're delighted with the 3 points. But we know come Saturday, come tomorrow night, then it's another opportunity for 3 points. And if we can get 3 wins in a row, then it just shows you how far you can fly up that table. And we just want to keep that gap and keep getting it bigger between ourselves and the bottom 2, and keep looking at the table instead of what's behind us. There
is only 1 game left, I think, against a real struggler, which is Hartlepool at home, and that's quite a long way away. So it's about ticking up the points against the mid-table teams and the ones further up. Yeah, definitely. Like I say, you just want to keep picking up points and keep ticking over. Like I said with Carlisle, that's what they were, and that's what they are. They're consistent, keep picking up points, and that's what we want to keep doing from now to the end of the season and to take us to safety. In terms of your own position, I think Gareth Ainsworth it's been reported that he said to you will be first choice at Wycombe next season. So do you see this as very much a just a helping hand for Cheltenham while you're here?
It's a difficult one. I don't see as a helping hand sort of thing. I'm here to play games and do as well as I can for the football club. But next season, unless anyone tells me differently, I'll be going back to Wycombe and playing for Wycombe Wanderers. And it's a great club there, and the manager is brilliant, the fans are brilliant, the goalie coach, the assistant manager, they're all great, and I really enjoy it there. And like I say, unless anyone tells me different, that's what I'll be doing.
And you would trust Gareth's word that if he says you're going to be first choice, that's what you'll be?
Look, the gaffer's there is brilliant. He's honest, and he tells you how it is. And I really enjoy working for him, and no one's got a bad word to say about him in a game. And like I say, I love working for him.
Lastly from me, you obviously got Cheltenham to the playoff final in 2012, and a lot of people said that your performance in the semi-final at Torquay was, one of the linchpins in terms of getting the team to Wembley that year. Would keeping Cheltenham up, in a sense, be just as big an achievement?
Like that season we didn't go, I didn't really feel we achieved anything because we're still playing League Two football, but coming in the position that I came in January, we still are in a relegation scrap. So yeah, I think this would be a big achievement because we would have achieved staying in the league, whereas the seasons we lost to Torquay, we lost to Crewe in the final, and then Northampton we didn't. It was a good achievement getting to the playoff final, but we wanted to get out of the league, and we didn't. And this year we want to stay in the league, and so if we stay in the league, then it will have achieved something.
Great, thank you.
No problem.
Scott, that Torquay game away, you were very busy that night, weren't you? Do you think Saturday was, in terms of the importance of the game, perhaps the best or most important performance since then for Cheltenham?
Yeah, I think so, definitely. Like I say, in terms of everything that was involved in the game with the point situation, they could have come level with us, but we've managed to put the gap. So I think it probably was.
Yeah, a lot's changed at the club since you left, but there's obviously certain people still here, like Steve Book, but the fans don't change, do they? And you still got that real special relationship with them that you can see after the game.
Yeah, like I said, they've been brilliant with me, and as everyone has at the club since I've been here, they've always supported me and things like that. And you get some great messages on Twitter, and people just stopped in Tewkesbury there just to go to the bank, and you just see people there just coming up to chatting to you, and you just recognise faces that they've aged a bit like mine. But yeah, like I say, they've always been brilliant, and I get on really well with them. But like I say, you need to keep performing and keep doing well, and hopefully that's what I can do.
Yeah, I think it's rarer these days because you obviously you were here for 10 years before, but players tend to jump about a lot more quickly now, so maybe they don't build up that. You need a bit of time to build up the special relationship with the fans, don't you?
Yeah, definitely. You need to be doing well to get that bond with the fans, and the lads obviously did brilliant last season, and they got that bond, but there's been a lot of change this year, a lot of ins and outs, and I'm sure that they're getting the bond back with the players.
Yeah, and this bunch do seem to be endearing themselves to the fans, because whether they lose or win, that you can tell they're giving everything, can't you? So
yeah, absolutely. The lads, they put their bodies on the line, whether it be going up for a corner or putting their bodies on the line at the back. We're in a give everything team, and at the end of the day, if someone beats us, then they have to work hard and they have to really earn the win. We don't just give it to them. We worked in 94 for 95 minutes, as you've seen when we've been 2-0 down. We keep going to the end, and there's a real spirit building amongst the lads.
Yeah, when you came back and started working with Steve Book again, was it like you'd never been away?
Yeah, well, yeah, he still hammers me exactly the same. Still gets me working up and down. But he's brilliant. Like I said, when I came, I think I played my best football under Bucky, and he's a fantastic bloke and a fantastic goalkeeping coach, and Cheltenham are lucky to have him.
Yeah, and the manager mentioned it a couple of times that you set a good example even with the way you train, and I saw you making a joke about it up before the reserve game that you were first one out, last one in again, and goalkeepers do work harder than people.
Yeah, that's what you tend to do. Goalkeepers do, without bigging up goalkeepers, they tend to work hard. It's difficult because sometimes you want to get your work done with Bucky and the goalie coach, and you get called over, so you do have to go back over and do your bits after which you want to do. And like I say, I love training. I love coming in, working hard, and trying to get better every day. And nothing will ever change with me for that.
Yeah, and in terms of loan players, sometimes you can have loads of loans that come in and don't seem to care about it. Obviously you care about it, but the manager said he's been testing the players on like points totals and goal differences to make sure everyone understands the situation. Do you think everyone definitely gets it?
Yeah, like the manager, the staff, everyone makes sure we know what's what. We get stats from Tim and things like that, so we know where we are. And there's a league table put up from January to see where we are in the league from them. And obviously there's the bigger league table well, the actual league table sort of thing that we all look at. So we know where we are, we know what we need to do, and we need to get to 50 points as quick as possible.
Yeah, and penalty-wise, I remember you saved one at MK Dons away, didn't you? But you saved a few for Cheltenham over the years.
Some guy actually messaged me on saying, it's his first ever save for Cheltenham. So I had a little bite back and put a few saves back. It's just said to him that no, but I think I think it's the second one I've saved where we've gone on to win the game. I think I saved one against Barnet at home where we went on to win. There's a couple more where we've lost the game, so they don't really mean anything. But like I say, you want to make saves and you want to make them win the game instead of keeping the score down, sort of thing. So it was a really pleasing moment.
Yeah. Cheers, Brownie.
No worries. Thank you very much.